Happy Sunday. What's going on,
Happy
everyone?
Sunday, y'all.
End of the weekend. Hey, I get a long weekend next weekend.
Optimize. But I will be optimum today.
What's up, Brett?
How you doing, buddy? All right. There, now we can see my face. We don't see the logo background, but we see the beauty.
What? Drop it.
Matt, I just got your little private chat. I don't even care.
I was just like, well, I clicked the button and it started counting down. I was like, fuck.
Oh, it's all good, man. I didn't even notice. I was just like, well, this probably won't get much into this. I'll probably just talk about it or build some stuff. I don't know. Or I'll just drop it.
Right? Drop check. It's a Flyno. It can take it.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
What's up, Jeff? Seeing Jeff and Ricky were sporting their freaking new Gank team Gank Racing jerseys.
Damn right. Why wouldn't you?
They look freaking great. I haven't even fucking put mine on yet, to be honest.
So Matt, I'm gonna do a quick size comparison right here. So this is the Kronos. This is the Nemesis. Look, the Nemesis doesn't even cover the canopy. I love it. This is awesome.
What's up, Blizzard? Robbie?
Yo, what's up?
Jeffy?
You got everybody.
Yeah, man, I've been dragging ass.
Hey, Blizzard, this is a 15-inch. Here, I'll do that and not hit myself in the face with the motor. But yeah. So, Gank 3-inch Nemesis, Kronos. Here, I'll even do it this way so it actually has a chance. What motors, Matt? What motors are these? You tell them because you made them.
So those are
4120, I think.
Yeah, 4120 650 kV. So those are motors I had custom made from Hawksky. So there's 10 of those in the world. I've got 4 on my X class. Dan's got 4 on. Well, I've got 4 in a spare, and Dan's got 4 in a spare. So I had 10 made.
So this is the 4120s, and you guys can see how beefy they are.
Yeah, they're gigantic. We didn't do any etching on them or nothing, but it's got they're made by Hawksky. It's got the Hawksky bell on them. But if you guys have ever seen me anywhere, you know, like all of my racers have Hawksky motors on them still to this day.
Yeah, and just for the record, guys,
they won't, like, I bought like 30 of them, and I killed 3, and one of them was dead because I was freaking trying to turtle mode out of a tree.
So, guys, this is the God of Time, as we call it, Kronos. So, for those
literally the God of Time, because I think he's been trying to put this together for 18 months now.
Yeah, I know. It's a fitting name now, right? But yeah, so guys,
but the Lord of procrastination.
Oh, I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, we had the motors and the ESCs, but it took me forever to get the rest of it. So, for those who want to know, inside the cockpit there. Here, I'll just take the
Well, first you got to show them that it hinges, because I think only a few people that have been here like every week would know that, right? So Flyno does a really cool thing where they build hinges into the frame. So if it's kind of hard, because it's going to be hard for him to get it close to the camera, but you can see those black lines on the top. Those are carbon fiber ribs. So he's got these carbon fiber ribs in the top. He's got standoffs in between them in 3D printed parts. All right, so and it's a flip up cage, so you can get to the electronics and work on it and stuff like that. But that's one of the things I love about Flyno's design. And to be honest, I really want to make a quad like that, but I feel like I'd be biting on his design a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make it more unique.
Right.
So I'm not copying his design. I'm using a similar hinge type structure, but with my own.
But yeah, like the
put my own
TPU
spin.
from Flynos, like the TPU that houses the hinge, was always far better than any other design I'd ever seen. It held together better. I've seen other pinch fits like that, but none of them held up. And you saw how hard of a hit it took just to break that hinge point on my skull, for fuck's sake.
Like, well, I mean, one of the things he did, and I kind of adopted that, was the 100% infill, or almost 100% infill. I think once you get above 89, it's almost the same as 100%. But very solid prints. He designed them well. They fit really well into his frames, and I love that he gave them away for free.
So, guys, here's the canopy right here. This is a carbon fiber rib.
Yeah, I saw that one. Myopic. That's a carbon fiber. Yeah, carbon fiber ribs.
Yeah, so
right
this
to the
is
hinge
a
plate.
TPU print, as you can see underneath. It's all a carbon fiber internal cage. Like, there's an internal structure here that it gives you a ton of space, even though you really don't need it because this thing's got tons of space as it is. This is a 360 amp APD PDB topped with a Brain Radix 2. So this is going to be just a monster. And the 360 amps maxes or that's the standard. And then we've got these 80 amp T motors, which I'm either those or the 80 amp red bricks will go in here, depending on which one need the firmware that'll work. I do have, for those who haven't seen these, this is the T-Motor ESC that I've already got connectors soldered onto for it. But yeah, this thing's a monster. So, yeah, guys, this is going to be super fun. And these motors, as Matt said, were custom jobby that he did himself. Oh, yeah, they're good. Sweet.
Yeah, eventually I'll have, I mean, I've always wanted to get some motors, right? I wanted to carry electronics. I wanted to make my own motors and all that stuff too, but it all comes with time. So.
Well, we're building the god of time, so all we have is time. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, it's been almost, a year and a half, 2 years or something? And I was like, it's good that that's named Kronos. But yeah, don't worry, Josh. If you're watching, it's in the process. I'm literally picking up the actual proper props for it tomorrow, because the props I've got are cruiser props. They won't do acro much.
They're gonna flex.
Yeah, they got too much flex, but they will go fast and cruise real good.
We love you too, Jimmy. That's Jimmy over here on Facebook.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's been bouncing back and forth, but he's got bad Wi-Fi these days, I've noticed. But yeah, I've now got all the parts for this. Oh yeah, the VTX is the 1 watt TBS Unify, or the Unified Pro 32, whatever the fuck TBS big one is.
Pro 32 HV, I think.
Yeah, that one. I don't think it's 1 watt. I think it's 800 or 900 watts.
Something like that. It's plenty.
Yeah, it's a monster. But the camera in here right now I've got is the Foxy or Toothless. But I might put my tried and true Caddx back in there.
Now he's got that spaced for the full size 26 by 26 cams or 20 by 20.
Well, this is the micro the micro toothless. It's not the nano.
Oh, so you've got some spacers in between there then.
Yeah, so I printed the spacers. It's set up wide enough for like the old school full size race cams.
Okay.
So yeah, the 22 26. Yeah.
Or 25 or 26, something like that.
But I just, honestly, guys, I printed the spacers from the skull and mounted them in. So, yeah. So this is going to be a fun rig. In terms of controllability, I got something uber special.
The only thing, how thick, hey, Dan, how thick, lift up that canopy again.
Yo.
How thick is that plate? Is that 3 mil?
I'd say 4 mil.
Okay.
Maybe 5. But the ribs are narrower, so I would say, just by guessing, the ribs are probably 3 mil and the plate's 4.
Okay. I was just curious because it looks like there's going to be a lot of. I'm sitting here staring at it sitting on your desk without that plate mounted. And it's like,
oh yeah, but the bottom plate, however, is bigger.
Let's still have 4 mil maybe.
4, yeah. But it's
and
like
then
there's no flex.
That other plate bolts on and holds on to the
upper
ESC
seeing a
mounts,
bend
I
right
guess.
now, but that bend is not the frame. That is my fisheye camera.
Well, no, I'm not. So that plate that you've got that mounts the camera, that bolts onto the top of those ESC mounts, right? On the inside there?
Yes,
okay.
The arm mounts, yeah. So it bolts on in all 4 front points of the arm mounts, just like but the bottom plate covers all 4 points. It expands the whole mount.
Yeah.
So it will seal it, and it also will structurally help it.
Yeah, it just needs to structurally link it together to make sure that you don't have any weird shit going on there.
But I think these are 16 mil tubes.
I mean, I thought, like, knowing Josh, he thought of that. I was just, the way it looked sitting there, it looked weird. But I forgot.
Oh yeah, and I can't really, I can't really space the arms anymore because the APD PDB is taking up all that space. Like, I'm surprised. If I had gone for the 500 amp one, it would have been too big.
What's up, Royal?
Hey, what's up, Royal? How you doing? Jeff PV can probably break it. Yeah, I agree.
Jeff, I missed my freaking. They had Temple had the GQ practice set up yesterday and today, and I missed it. But I got to do quad repair still to make sure I'm going up there with more than 2 quads because my luck, the first one dies usually during practice.
Right. So Matt, what I've got for control link is the ELRS diversity.
Nice.
So that's gonna stay locked on target no matter what. So, and I've got William sending me a pre-flashed firmware file for the Brain Radix 2 for this size of a beast. No, Adita, I don't think tonight's the night, just because we're both really not in a mood to do a long show. But I might do a live stream through the week, one of these evenings, just sitting here soldering all the connectors on, because I think that's going to be the biggest part about this build, is I've got to run run 5 XT90s, and I've got to run...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm going to run 5 XT90s, one on each one of the ESC pads to plug the ESCs in.
Okay.
And then I'm running the, what are they? The MR60s? The 3-pin?
The triangle?
Yeah.
MT, yeah. MT60.
Yeah, the MT60s, those are going to run the ESC to the motor.
Yeah, the MRs are the flat side-by-side 3-pin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But I've got the MT60s as the ESC to motor, And then I've got the motor or the ESC power coming from XT90s. Okay. One, because I didn't have any XT60s laying around. And two, I just think with the higher amp draw, we're going to need the extra wire thickness.
Those T-Motor flames come with caps already, caps and cooling.
Yeah, they come with two caps built in.
Okay.
And so do the other red bricks, the red bricks that I was thinking of. So these, I'm going to try the T-Motors first because I have a feeling they're going to be far more programmable than these older model ones.
What protocol are the T-Motors? Because I don't think it mentions on the site or at least on the box.
It doesn't, and I've asked Williams a bunch. We're not sure. I believe it's either multi-shot or pro-shot. Okay. But it's possible that it would be multi-shot due to the fact that it's probably the older programming style. Which means multi-shot would be the only thing that would run it. But yeah, those Flame series are used a lot, so I'm trying to figure out what protocol is best to run on them. I'm assuming I can probably program them, but it's not Jamie. Like it's not BL Heli 32, he said. So I'm assuming it's multi-shot.
Wonder if you could program Blue Jay on it.
I don't know. And I don't necessarily... Well, maybe... Hey, I do have a spare. Maybe one thing I could try is just wiring one up, plugging in, and seeing if I could program it via Blue Jay. But wait, no. Blue Jay needs BL Heli S, and these would not be BL Heli S.
I have to find out from William what protocol they're using.
Yeah, help me find that out, because he's avoided that question a few times. But yeah, either way, I think we're good. I finally got all the parts lined up and needed. I think I might be doing a solder party live stream at one point this week. Get all those big connections in. Oh, and Matt, I'm also running the battery off of XT90 because I have an XT60 series plug that runs to an XT90 that would give me the option of doing two 4S, two 6S, or just a single 6S with XT60 and an adapter. Because
that APD is only good for
360 amps.
Is it good for 12 amps or 12S though?
Should be.
I wasn't sure if it was 8 or 12.
Well, let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, two 4S batteries. I mean, 8S it should be able to do.
Well, yeah, 8S no matter what. It is 8S. It's 34 volt PDB.
Okay.
So yeah, you're right. So I'm going to be running dual 4S on it at the most. But I'm still running an XT90 because...
Yeah, but you can get two 4S 2200s fairly cheap.
Exactly.
Or even 3300s for that matter.
Well, right. I know. Right now I'm just going to be using my 1600s. But with the efficiency of the size of props and the motors alone, that should still be more than like 5 minutes. 1600 milliamp 8S would, dude. I ran the Kraken on a 1500 milliamp 6S for 9 minutes.
So did I tell you that we're adopting or trying to adopt my friend's dog?
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
See if I can show him to you. Little Boston.
Aww.
But yeah, she's moving back to Switzerland And there are 0 airlines anywhere in the world that will fly a Boston Terrier because of their breathing issues and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think they'd like to make the journey by ship.
Right.
What's up, Apex?
How you doing, bud? I'm just gonna sit here petting Kronos for the rest of the stream.
Yeah, dude. 5 weeks to IO. I'm waiting on my carbon to come in. As soon as the carbon comes in, I gotta package it all up and get ready. I've already, I've got 1 bin packed to go.
I'm just gonna sit here petting Kronos for the rest of the stream, Matt.
The So get yourself one of these, Royal. I mean, it fits. I mean, actually, kind of. No, but these are for my X class. I got a couple of 5200 6S. And actually bought 3 of these Dogcom Fly 533 batteries. 6S. Uh-oh. He's back. But I actually got some of these Fly 533s 6S because I'm going to build my first 6S racer to see how I like it. So I've got 3 batteries for that, and then I've still got my 4S batteries, and then hopefully Evan will bring some batteries with him when he goes to IO, and maybe I'll pick up a couple more if I switch over to 6S.
Dude, if you see Jesse, tell him I need more pinkies.
If I see who?
Jesse Perkins.
Oh, I'm seeing Jesse. I'm going to see.
I know.
Jesse.
Just tell him to stock up on the pinky batteries because I'm going to need more soon.
Like I hang out with them dudes all the time, so.
I know, and you're a bastard for that because I'm not allowed
to. That's what Allie should get you for your birthday, Dan. A plane ticket to Indianapolis and a week at IO.
I think what she should get me for my birthday is fly TJ Williams and like Jesse Perkins and like you and just to fuck with shit, maybe even Troy just to fuck with shit. like just all of us in one spot just to see what happens. We need Troy in there just to add some spice to the mix.
throw a camera in the corner.
Right? Just a big gang of the OGs just kicking it.
Dude, Royal, everybody that I know that's tried the Dogcom packs love them. I mean, MCK uses them, Evan uses them, all of Team 533 uses them. I mean, they're pretty strong packs.
Yeah.
Now, granted, those guys always end up with a pile of batteries after they're done. But I mean, when you're flying like 100 miles an hour around steel poles, that kind of happens. So,
I'm gonna try something here.
Those boys are freaking nuts, screaming. I got to get back into my practice schedule. I've been slacking off for the past week and a half. Got to get to that. Got to get to some builds. So when we start to have these practices and GQs, I can make sure I make them. I'm just gonna wait till IO and put up GQ times there.
in terms of these pinkies. Ooh, they've got some 1900s. I need 850s. They've got some 1700 milliamp hour and some 1900s in the pinkies.
Yeah, Jeff, that's true. If you get them, like usually they'll go on sale around Thanksgiving or before Christmas. If you pick up the tickets, then they're $90. If you pick them up now, I think they're still on the early bird up until a month before the event. So I think they got one more week of the early bird, and I think it's 150 for the weekend, something like that. Let me look.
Dude, the pinkies do have a 1600 milliamp 6S. Fuck yeah. And they've got a 1900 milliamp 4S that has an 80 floating C rating, which means so 80 is the minimum. So, 85. So that means it can punch 170.
So the tickets are still 175 right now. Early bird. Full-time volunteers get in free, but I think you work 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day, something like that. But they give you free lunches and all that. Freestyle ticket is $100. Let me just switch my screen over so y'all can see it. Yeah, freestyle only is $100. Part-time volunteer. Part-time volunteers $68. You only have to complete 4 volunteer time blocks for the part-time volunteer ticket. Spectator tickets are $20. Military discounts $150. One-day tickets are $70 or $70 and $80 for military and non-military. They put out a new video on Facebook that looked pretty dope. Someone did some cool animation for it. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Here we go. So this is their promo video. So they've got 2 RV camp areas. There's one here. This is where the main stage in the Tiny Whoop tent is, and I'll be having my the Gank vendor tent over here between the two. Or usually they've got the vendor tent set up between the two. We'll see where they put them this year. Golf cart rentals. They got 2 World Cup tracks. The rookie track, the freestyle park, and spec race track. There's World Cup 1. RV campsite on the right there. The rookie tracks all the way up at the front. Wow, that's weird. Oh, and they've got the global qualifier. So global qualifier and rookie track will be set up by the entrance. Years.
God damn. ENS batteries are expensive. Whew. I'm sticking with 2 4S. Fuck.
Oh, Myopic will be there running the all skills track. Nice. See, all skills was, I believe that's the one that's close to the campground. Is that right? Yeah, that's the all skills track's the one right across from the campground. So I'll be there. My RV will be right across the street.
Whoa, they have a 1700 milliamp 6S too. Fuck yeah.
Who's that?
The the company that makes the Pinky batteries that Jesse gets.
Oh, okay.
It's called mylipo.de. They're the parkour series batteries that I use. And you know how much I love those. Like I've tried NHL, I've tried all the other companies, and Novonic and all that, but these ones just hold up better for me.
There you go, guys. Price goes up on June 1st. You got a week.
But yeah, these batteries are killer for anybody who ever wants to try them. They've got a few selections. I'm just looking because I know Jesse can get them in his store if the company has them. So if I'm just looking for 6S and a couple 4S, so I found some 4S that are 1900 milliamps and 85C, and then this. Hold on, here. I'll let me share my screen. Here, Matt, I'm sharing the screen. There we go. All right, guys. So this is the 6S I'm looking at right now. Now this place is this is actually out of Germany, I believe, or Amsterdam.
Denmark.
Sorry, Denmark. Yes, you are absolutely right.
DE is Denmark. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. So this thing's wicked. Yeah, that's the 17856. So it's 17.
So Royal, I don't think he's going to order them from Europe. I think he's trying to get Jesse to put them in his store.
Well, what I'm thinking I can do here is
just tell Jesse he wants them.
Yeah, if I can get Jesse to stock them, because he has a connection with this company and sells their batteries directly, which means he can probably get them at his wholesale pricing and in American. And once that transfers, like it, €27.90, that's only 40 fucking bucks, guys. Not much. Like it's not a huge difference anymore like it used to be. But I think it's like 40 or 45 bucks. But the 4S ones that I buy, the 1600 milliamp 4S, they are phenomenal, and they're only like 30 bucks each. So I figured get a couple of these to run 6S on the Chronos, and get a bunch of the 1900 milliamp 4S to run 8S on this thing.
I will say that Fly 533 has pretty decent price on those Dogcom batteries. I think they were under 30 for the 6S.
.com, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's batteries. The fuck?
Hey, if you're looking for Crossfire receivers, 533's got them in stock.
Oh, that's why, because it went shop to DRL. What the fuck? Why did it jump me to Drone Racing League when I'm at 533?
I don't. Did you just do 533, or did you spell out the 5 and then do 33?
You're right.
Huh?
I wrote Fly 533.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But it's fly. You have to spell out fly.
Yeah. I did the number.
I mean, I've got it up on my screen already.
Well, that's helpful. Don't know how to fix. There we go. All right. Electronics. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go.
What the heck? There we go.
He's only got like 3 options.
They put battery under electronics.
I know. I was looking for it. The budget 1380 milliamp 6S is $32. That's budget.
Yeah, that's the one that I bought. The 1160.
Yeah.
But
Oh
yeah,
man,
the budget
man,
13.
there's an 8S for 1100 milliamp for 29.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's usually 44, so that's giant 6S that I was looking for was probably around the same.
Yeah, the Fly 533 MCK 6S battery is 42. But man, they're sold out of almost all the batteries except that 8S and the tiny trainer ones.
Dude, if I had any money at all, I would buy a bunch of these 8S for the Chronos.
That's too small.
Well, no, it's not. Not if I run a series.
Yeah, you'd have to run them in series.
Or parallel. Sorry, parallel. If I run 2 in parallel, dude, that's a 2200 milliamp. And again, man, you gotta take into account the efficiency of these motors and props. Because the bigger you get, the more efficient it will be. Especially with the higher voltage. So theoretically, in 8S, you could run as low as 1000 milliamp if you wanted, and still get like 3 or 4 minutes. Just saying. I don't know. I know both myself and Rugi have fucked around with that a lot. So.
Excuse me.
Atta boy. What's up, Rick James? Yeah, I'm probably going to call it in about 5 or 10 minutes. Whew.
Adidas tiny battery. I mean, I've got this one too. This one I've had for quite a while. That's the one I bought for my first X Class. That's a 1000 milliamp. Huh?
Which one is that?
This is the HRB
6S?
graphene 6S. $100C supposedly. I got 2 of those as well.
Yeah, Jeff FPV. Yeah, I know. Not at full throttle, the efficiency won't be good, but I'm not really planning on racing this hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna buzz around and freestyle it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Then he's gonna send it to me so I can race it at freaking IO and the X Class.
Damn right. No, I gotta do one of the Texas local meetups for you so that Josh can be there.
I'm not sure where Josh is at right now. I don't know if he moved or. I'm not sure.
I didn't see anything about him moving. I assume he's still in Texas.
Who's got to change what frame? What?
What frame?
I don't know. I missed that one.
If he's saying we have to change the Chronos frame, we can't. It's literally a one-off prototype.
Well, I mean, I could mock one up. I mean, but like I said, that's not my thing. So.
Right.
I mean, if I was to do something like that, I would ask Josh's permission first. But
oh, Jeff PV, yeah, I will full throttle to the moon, but I'll also power loop with that full throttle.
And it comes tumbling down in a flame of smoke.
Oh, he's literally saying bro to his brother.
Oh. Hey, I sent him an ASP and a prototype, so he should have a couple of frames that he should be able to swap that Caesar into.
Dude, they've broken so many of yours, I bet. Like, they've just fucking been smashing the shit out of them just because you've told them to.
Well, it happens in racing. That's,
Oh, I know.
It's kind of expected. At least I expect it. Especially when I'm when I'm flying. But
oh, dude, I'm the same. I cannot race. That's why, like, no matter how much people try and push me to race, I'm just gonna say no. Like, because I know my ability. I know I'm not able to do that.
but I
Like,
think Jeff broke a lot of arm braces, and then I don't know, not a crazy amount of arms. He has. I mean, I just sent him more spare arms, but that's because he hasn't.
how
I
many
mean,
did
he hasn't
Danish?
gotten any since last year.
Yo, how many did Danish break at Rampage so far? 4?
4, I think. 5, 4, something like that.
Jesus Christ.
He's had some terrible luck there, man. But hopefully he's got enough to put together a nice video. It looked like a fucking blast having the drift cars out there and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
One of these days I'll make it out there. It's just hard with it right before I.O. What the heck do I want with an AOS 7? I might have a.
Isn't that the AOS? That's Rosser's frame, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's Chris Rosser's frame, I think.
Royal, I may still have one prototype left, but I did order. I ordered some necromancers with this order. But man, I couldn't order very many because my cost is over $100 a pop, so it's kind of a little disappointed in that. But let me see how many I ordered.
Yeah, Jeff broke another one today, man.
Oh, that's why I sent him a handful. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I hadn't sent him arms since last year, so he's flying. He's flying on the freaking sponsor pack that I gave him with the frames and the arms. So he's broken the braces, but that's kind of those are sacrificial. You know, it's not.
Hey, Royal, the AOS is a great frame. Like Chris Rosser makes fucking amazing frames, but yeah, they're expensive as hell.
So Royal, I've got eight necromancers coming. 4 in the 8-inch and 4 in the 10-inch. And I've got 25 mil and 20 mil cam plates for the deck height. So mine, I built mine at 20 mil, so it's kind of slammed.
So the 10-inch, man, you said that was going to be somewhere around $200. You said
this is the 10. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna. Like I said, my cost is over $100, so I gotta make a little bit of money.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to save up to get one.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be 200. I'll probably maybe 150 for the 10 and 140 for the 8 something. I'm not gonna go crazy. Like I said, I don't need this as income.
No, I know.
I mean, it helps to pay for the trips and the stuff I do for the sponsoring and giveaways and stuff. But like I said, I don't do this for income. I do it because I like it. It's, designing gives me something to do, and if people are buying them, then I'll keep making them. So
I just want a 10-inch. I miss my Kraken, and if I'm not gonna have a Kraken, I need a Necromancer.
Jeff says he needs a new top plate for the prototype. When I ordered those, Jeff, let me look. Did I order extras? I don't think I did. Fuck. No, I ordered top plates for the ASP, not for the prototype. I got extra top plates for the ASPs coming.
So yeah, guys, keep your eyes
right now, Royal with print. Like I said, right now, it's probably going to be around 140, and then the prints will be 20 or 25. Probably 25 because it's a lot of TPU. So yeah, definitely. Like I said, I don't have anybody specific that's waiting on them. I got a lot of people that said they would love to buy one when I come out when I finish them, but that right now I think me and Jesse are the only two really flying them. The one was sent to flight test, but I never saw anything on it. Because remember, Jeff Poole gave that one to flight test.
Oh yeah.
So I never saw anything on that.
Well, do you want me to talk to the boys and see if they've flown it yet?
If you want to, I mean.
Well, I'd obviously talk to Poole as well as probably like if Bixler responds for once, then maybe I'll talk to Bix. He never responds to me though for some reason.
Well, like I said, I ordered as much as I could afford to order before the trip and still have money for the trip. So hopefully, hopefully I've got 30 of these prototypes coming in, right? So of those, each of you guys are getting 2 at least. So, and I'm keeping a couple. So that's going to leave me another 20 something to sell while we're there. Hopefully I can sell those. I've got some more ass bracers coming in. So I'll have 10 or 15, 20 ass bracer kits to sell. Got some mutiny frames. I got a ton of mutiny frames. I got a ton of Nemesis frames, stuff like that. So I still got a ton of Skyas. I'm about to have a fucking sale on those Skyas to get rid of them. So if y'all want a Skya, pay attention to this.
Oh, dude, I'll definitely do another Skya for sure.
But I've got a ton. I mean, I think
you got the bigger. You got the new one too, right? The bigger one.
I think I've got 30. I want to say I've got 30 of each.
Let me
the regular Skya and the Cineskaya. The Cinehex.
Let me know a code that I can post or post an ad or something, because I've got a few Cine folks in other groups that aren't FPV related that might be interested.
Dude, Jesse loves that fucking thing. He said that everybody.
I loved it when I had it.
Well, everybody that touches it is just like it's so fucking light.
I know.
I don't even know what it weighs all up, but actually I can find out. I got a scale right here. Hello.
But yeah, Matt, I gotta go in about five minutes or so.
So 226 grams.
Nice.
That's yeah. I mean, so probably around 230 with 235 with props. Probably another 100 and something for the battery.
Yep.
And he's flying the I think he's got a naked GoPro or something on it. But he's used it for a couple of commercials.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna look into another Skya for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna call it in a few minutes, I think. Anybody else got any questions for us before we call it an evening? I'm gonna be doing a solder party build video at some point this week with Kronos here, just to at least get all the connectors in so I can just plug and play. So keep your guys' eyes out for that. I'm also posting up another flight video on my channel soon, which hasn't happened in a while. But yeah. And so, yeah, guys, check out our store. Check out gankmultirotors.com.
I do have one video that I did want to share. Royal sent me a pre-release of his little chasing cars this weekend, and I wanted to share that before we left.
Nice. We'll end the episode on that. I like that. Always with the Team Pilot videos. I'm down. Oh, actually, dude, I'm going to tease you all year long with this God of Time build. I'm going to sit here petting it while we watch your video.
Hold on. I keep forgetting that when I share it this way, it doesn't share the volume. So let me do this. This is the way it actually conveys the volume. Remember, I figured that out.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, he was ripping the 7-inch Mutiny.
Those flags always scare me.
Me too, because my quads are a magnet for them fuckers.
Right?
I heard Todd is freaking gonna stop doing long range and start doing strictly chase. Guess he's been doing some of those. Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, I guess he's been doing a lot of off-road chase footage and stuff.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
The cool part I think about, I think the coolest part I think about this is that before our hobby and before our pilots started doing this, these people were paying for helicopters to fly alongside with these to film this shit, if at all.
Right?
And that's not cheap. Just the gas on a freaking helicopter, let alone rent one and a pilot for a day. And then with cameras. But I think it's awesome that our hobby can get shots like this.
Right?
I really hate that Facebook kills the freaking. This is supposed to be high def Facebook.
Oh, I know. Feels gorgeous. Excellent job, Royal.
Yahoo! All right. Dude, I think he had some near. I think Todd had some pretty scary adventures.
Yeah.
Trying to rescue drones recently. So, I kind of feel that. I mean, he's a lot more agile than I am, and that's one of the things that scares me the most. Is like if I crash on a mountain, I'm losing a drone. There's no way my crippled ass is climbing a mountain.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good night. Royal, that was wicked, by the way.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing that, Royal.
All right, guys. See you next week. We'll do some fun stuff next week, I think. I hope. All right. Talk to y'all later.
He did just get a ticket. Todd got a ticket for flying, remember?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So, but I guess if he's getting paid to fly, then nobody can stop him, right?
Exactly.
So, I feel that. All right, guys, take it easy. Oh, yeah, Marcel.
Bye, Marcel. Bye, Marcel.
You caught the tail end, buddy. Sorry, we're doing a short night tonight. Both of us are pretty beat. All right. See y'all next week.
Peace.